Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys, and if you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio and the video, please do let me know. No issues whatsoever, everything is fine, everything is perfect, right guys? Great, amazing. So yesterday I think so that giving the example of Batman itself, the entire building went Batman. Everything went dark after that. So but we rectified the solution and we came back, we completed the class, right? So in today's class we'll try to avoid using the example of Batman. I think so he was pissed off with it and he shut the entire lights of the entire building. So we'll try to make sure that we are not using the example of Batman today and we'll take up some other example, okay, for understanding functions. Okay, no issues in that. Great, guys, amazing. Okay, so can we do a quick revision about our yesterday's class, guys? Please let me know. Can we do a very quick revision about yesterday's class? Could you guys let me know what have we studied in our yesterday's class, guys? Please let me know. Can you guys let me know? Just a quick revision, guys, before we are able to start with our today's class. What have we studied in our yesterday's class, guys? We started learning about JavaScript. We learned about console. We learned about alert. We learned about functions. We learned about variables. We learned about function calls. We learned about console.log. We learned about strings. We learned about numbers. We learned about concatenation. That's great, guys. Amazing. Basic syntax of JavaScript. We learned about that. Data types and variables, functions, good. We learned about snippets. We learned about snippets as well yesterday, right, guys? Anything else, guys? Anything else? Prompt, good. Alert, good. Sources, good. Anything else that we studied in our yesterday's class? Basics of JavaScript, hello world, variables, functions, console, snippets in web development. We learned about the developers console as well. Okay, so all these different things we had learned in our yesterday's class, right, guys? Everything is perfect for you guys. We also told that today we will be discussing what is that undefined. Once we have understood the concept of functions, we'll be trying to understand what is undefined in today's class. Okay, so all that we'll be doing in today's class, guys. In today's class, my aim is to first of all finish off the basics of JavaScript, tell you guys what is this undefined, why is it happening, that is finishing off functions, what is undefined, why is it happening, and start off with React.js from today itself. Just a basic understanding about React.js, what is React.js, why do we need to study React.js. So all these different stuff we will be studying about in our today's class. The video got fixated. Okay, let me try to uh, delete it and put it once again. Okay. The video is not visible. Give me a second, guys. Let me check. Okay. I think so. Now the video should be visible to you guys. Let me adjust the video a little bit more for you. Okay, filters. Let me add in a crop right over here. And okay, let me put up a crop of 120 on the left. Put up a crop of 40, not 400, just 40 on the top, and then close. I think so this should be an enough size so that you are able to look at the screen as well as you are able to see my shitty ass face as well. Okay, my major point of view of not keeping up videos on my while teaching is that I feel as if my face is not that great and you guys will get distracted due to it. Okay, no issues in that. So like I said, guys, that will be the aim of today's class. Okay, we'll try to study all that. We'll try to introduce React.js in today's class itself, and we'll try to understand about the concept of React.js, as well as at the end of today's class I'm having a surprise for you. Okay, I hope that you will enjoy the surprise. I really want to tell you the surprise right now itself, but we will tell you the surprise at the end of today's class. Okay, so there's a lot that we have to focus upon, and I hope that you guys will be able to understand everything, and I hope that still you are having the same enthusiasm to learn something new in today's class, and learn and grow from right over here itself, guys. Okay, is the enthusiasm the same or it has gone down, guys? Let me know. Is the enthusiasm the same? Right? Great, amazing, amazing. See, guys, enthusiasm for studying is absolutely essential, right? No matter how shitty as I teach to you guys are not able to understand, still have the enthusiasm, okay? No issues. And let's see if you guys like the surprise that I'm having for you guys today. And if you guys like it, then it's great. If you guys don't like it, then also it's fine. There's nothing I can do about it, right? Okay, great, guys. So let's get started with our today's class. Let us continue from the point where we left yesterday, that is functions. Okay, so let me put up the chat right over here on the left hand side, and the code will put it up on the right hand side itself. This is the demarcation that I'll put up right over here. Let me open up a page. Let me do a right click and inspect option. Okay. And right click, inspect option, sources. That is where we were yesterday. Inside of sources, yesterday we created a new page. I think so. The name of the page was Gokul, right? Name of the snippet that we created yesterday was Gokul, right? Gokul.js. Do you guys remember that? Please let me know. So we were right over here, guys. Now, yesterday we have learned how to declare a particular function, okay, define a particular function, and then call a particular function to use it. Now, I need a volunteer for an example, guys, because today I cannot use Batman, right? I need a volunteer for today's example. Let me see if I have some other volunteers to assist us instead of Batman. Let us see. uh, Luckily, I'm having, I guess, two volunteers with me, guys. Okay. The first volunteer is a very famous Marvel character called as Deadpool, as you are able to see right over here. So either it is Deadpool or it is Tanjiro. Okay, Tanjiro is also a very famous anime character that is there. So let us take up Deadpool for today because we used his example in the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript as well. So let's assume that Deadpool came to our boot camp, guys. Okay, he joined the boot camp. He became a campus representative. He's now a citizen of DevTown, guys. So now let's assume that he loved DevTown so much that he decided that, okay, I love DevTown so much. It's amazing. I'm able to learn so much right over here. Let's do a party for all the people that is a part of the DevTown community itself. So Deadpool has decided that we will organize a party for everybody present inside of the DevTown universe. Okay, so let's open up the paint for that, guys. Let's open up the paint for that, and let's assume that the party that Deadpool is organizing. This is the party that Deadpool is organizing. So this is the event wherein Deadpool is organizing the party. Now inside of this particular party, you are having an entry gate, okay, and you are having an exit gate as well. So the place where all the people from the DevTown community would enter into the party, and from the place wherein all the people will exit from the party itself. Inside of the party, Deadpool has organized a lot of different stuff for us. He has organized a fountain of champagne for us. He has organized a live buffet for us for all the non-vegetarian people. And for the vegetarian people, he has organized some grass at one of the corner. I don't know what vegetarians eat. So like there's some grass right over here for all the vegetarian people. I know that's a joke. Of course, vegetarians will also have their own share of food. But yeah, that was just a joke. Okay, so right over here, guys, he has organized an amazing party for us. He has organized various different events for us just to show his support towards the community. But there is a problem with this. Okay, Deadpool has said that if you want to enter into the party, okay, so he sent us a card, guys. Okay, he sent us an invitation card that you are a part of DevTown. Please welcome to our party itself. And for being a part of this party, we have to bring a gift for Deadpool. Okay, we have to bring a gift for Deadpool itself. Okay, are you guys able to understand it? Do let me know. Are you guys able to understand it? Do let me know. So he has sent us an invitation. So this is the invitation card, guys. This is the invitation card. Okay, and he has mentioned that if you want to be a part of this particular program itself, you have to bring a gift for the party. Now, initially, we thought that this gift was actually meant for Deadpool. Like, Deadpool wants gifts from us. That is the reason why he's organizing the party. But let's see what happens. Okay. So, I also, being a part of the community, I'm like, okay, I will also go to the party. So, this is me having some burnt noodles on the top of my head and some specs right over here, some beard, and some mustache, and this is my mouth. And I'm like, okay, I will also bring a particular gift for Deadpool itself right over here. Okay, now there's a bodyguard. Okay, there's a particular person that is going to check whether you are having the gift or not. If you're not having the gift, you're not allowed to enter into the party itself. Now, because he's like there is a particular person, a bouncer right over here, he will be well built, right? So we'll make some muscles on top of him. So these are his muscles right over here. A lot of muscles. It looks like a bush, but I guarantee you that these are pure hard muscles itself. And he has some like 8 egg packs or 10 egg packs itself. And he's going to check whether we are having the gift or not. Now that gift which we are bringing into the party itself, once we enter into the party, we come to know that that gift is going to be utilized inside of the party itself. Whatever events that Deadpool has organized for us, whatever events, maybe it is a musical chair, maybe it is something else, okay, some type of events that has been organized by Deadpool within the party, the gifts that we are bringing in will become the prizes of those like events itself. Are you guys able to understand it? So Deadpool is not, he didn't ask us for the gifts to be utilized by Deadpool. He has asked the gifts that will be required into the party itself. Whatever we are having, whatever different events that Deadpool is organizing within the party itself, the first, second, and third prize of those events will be the gifts that we have brought in. Are you guys able to understand this concept, guys? Please do let me know. So that everybody who is leaving from the party leaves with some other gifts, a gift of another person itself. But initially, the gifts that we are bringing in will be required, will be used within the party itself. You can bring one gift, you can bring two gifts, you can bring hundreds of gifts itself. That is totally up to you. Okay, that is totally up to you. You don't have any limit of how many gifts that you have to bring into the party itself. Okay, so up till now, you guys are easily able to understand this concept of this party that Deadpool is organizing, the requirement of a gift, because in the definition of the party itself, he has defined that you need to bring a gift right over there. And when you're bringing in the gift is getting utilized within the party itself. It is not going to be utilized anywhere else. It is going to be used within the party itself, right? Now, let us change this into a function, guys. Instead of thinking about the party as a party, let's think about the party as a function. Okay, let's think about the party as a function itself. So let's take up the greeting function, greeting, greeting function. You are having these round parentheses right over here, then the curly braces, and then you are having some amount of code that is written. Think about the code as what is present inside of the party. Okay, the function itself is the party. Whatever is happening inside of the party is basically the code that you have written inside of the function. Are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know. Understanding a party, I don't feel so that it is a very difficult task. You guys must have been to some birthday parties. You must have had some birthday parties. You must have gone to some of your parents friends parties as well. So party is not a very big concept. Functions are a new concept itself. That is the reason why I'm trying to make parallels between the two, so that you are easily able to understand it. Think about the function as nothing else but a party. Now, when you're defining the function itself, if you are defining within these brackets, if you're putting up that, okay, this function also requires the age of the user. Okay, this function inside of these rounded parentheses, if I'm writing right over here that this function requires an age of the user, think about it that it is basically saying that whatever person is going to use this function has to provide it with a gift. And what is that gift? That gift is called as age. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. That gift is called as age itself. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. So what is the gift right over here? If function is a party, what is the gift right over here, guys? Please let me know. What is the gift right over here, guys? What is the gift right over here? Could you guys let me know? age is the gift right over here, guys, that whenever anybody else wants to join the party, if anybody else wants to use this particular function itself, they have to provide a gift. They have to provide the age to be able to use this function. And the technical term for this particular gift inside of functions is called as parameter, guys. Okay, it is called as parameter. Right over here, this is basically the invitation card, guys, because you are just defining the party. You are just defining the party right over here, that okay, we are having a party called as greeting. This greeting party requires a gift that is called as age. In this party, these are the activities that are going to go down. Okay, these are the things that is going to happen within the party itself. And you can give as many number of gifts as possible. You can have age, address. You can have thousands of parameters right over there. You don't have to have a single parameter. You can have thousands of parameters right over here itself. Okay. If you are still not able to understand it, think about it as a party. You will be able to understand it itself. If you are late into the class and you have not listened to me correctly, then just rewind the video and watch it again. That will be the only thing that I can tell you guys about. Okay. You have to be on time. Okay. So in a similar way, guys, okay, let us go into our code and let us try to do that. Right over here, I want this particular party, this particular greeting function to take an age as a parameter, to have a compulsion of using age to to do something. And that age, that is a gift, right? That gift can be used only into the party itself. The gift can be used only inside of the party itself, guys, nowhere else. So if I'm providing age as a parameter, again, guys, this is a parameter, that is not a variable, guys. Okay, that is the reason. If it was a variable, I would have told it that it was a variable, right? This is called as a parameter, guys. This is called as a parameter. Okay, it is different from variables. You don't need to define it that var age is equals to something. No, this is a parameter. You just write it right over there that this is a requirement for this party. You have to bring in a gift that is age for this particular party itself, and then you can utilize this age inside of your function itself. For example, alert hi name, and then your age is and then plus age. Okay, so you can use this age. Okay, you can use is age itself inside of the function. As you're able to see, the gift that will be provided, okay, that can be used inside of the function itself. That gift will be used inside of the party however you like. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. Great. Now so this is where you have defined the function itself. Okay, now to call the function, to use the function, you have to provide it with the age. Okay, right over here I'm providing it with the age 24, guys. I'm providing it with the age 24 itself right over here. So if to use the function, to enter into the party itself, I have to bring a gift. Okay, to enter into the party, I have to bring a gift, guys, and that gift is 24 right over here, guys. Okay, so now age, while you are defining the function, while you're declaring the function, it is called as a parameter. The technical, now these are the technical term. Why is it the technical term? The person who created programming can go and ask to him, but he's already dead. So for that very reason, even I don't have an answer for that. Why is my name Shaurya? I think so you will have to ask to my grandparents or my parents for that. I don't know why my name is Shaurya. Similar to that, I don't know why this is called as a parameter, but this is called as a parameter and you need to remember it. Okay, similar to that, the 24 that you're using right over here down below is called as an argument. Okay, the 24 that you're using right over here to call your function is called as an argument, guys. Okay, so parameter and argument, these are technical terms that you guys need to remember it. Okay, parameter and argument itself. Okay, are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. parameter and argument. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. Why is plus used? Vasundhara Devi, I've already told you guys that plus is used for the concatenation. We have already studied it yesterday. Okay, are you guys able to understand up till here? So if I'm running this particular line of code, I will save it and I will run this particular file itself. I'll write my name short, or I will write Deadpool right over here, DEADPOOL, Deadpool. And as you're able to see, hi Deadpool, your age is 24. Okay, hi Deadpool, your age is 24. Okay, as simple as that. So now you know how to provide it with gifts as well. You can use as many number of gifts as you want. You can provide age, you can provide ADDRESS address right over here. You can use address as well, plus you live in, plus ADDRESS address, save, and you can provide in an address right over here itself. That is your bank galore, and we'll save it. We'll run it once again. We'll write my name, Shaurya, and as you're able to see, hi Shaurya, your age is 24, you live in Bangalore. So you can put up as much as possible, guys. Okay, now one more thing I want you guys to focus upon right over here is that I provided 24, that is a number. I provided 24, that is a number right over here, as my age, but I am concatenating it with a string. Are you guys able to see it? Please let me know. So age is basically a number, it's not a string. I'm concatenating it with a string, but it still works. Why is that the case? Are you guys able to understand my question? Please let me know. That age right over here, that is the parameter. I provided 24 as the argument. So now age has a value of 24 inside of it. So when I'm using it inside of the function itself, I'm concatenating a string with a number itself. Okay, now this is common in JavaScript. What will JavaScript do is it will change our number into a string. It will implicitly change it from a number to a string and then concatenate it. So you can actually concatenate strings with numbers as well. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. You can actually concatenate strings with numbers as well. It is not compulsory to concatenate just strings and strings. You can concatenating it strings and numbers as well together. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. Can you please explain the difference between let, var and const? Raja Rajeshwari, like I've already said, I start with the utmost basics. When we will reach that topic while studying React.js, I'll be teaching you right over there. Just be patient. All these topics I will be covering it slowly and steadily, not at once, right? I cannot teach everything at once, right? Just be patient about it. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. See, one more thing, guys. I don't have the term. I don't know the meaning of the term repeat. Okay, I just don't know that. I don't know that word itself. I've heard that word for the very first time. This is a live video. I will say the exact same thing that I've said 5 seconds ago when I'm repeating myself. If you are not able to understand it 5 seconds ago, you will still not be able to understand it. If you just want to hear it back, you can, this is a YouTube video, you can just rewind and hear it once again as well. Okay, so that is the point. Be present in the class so that you are able to understand it in one go. Usually I'm repeating myself almost 3-4 times as well, every single thing that I say. Okay, good. Okay, the next thing that we have to explain why 24 was concatenated, just to use it right over there. Okay, I just wanted to show you that I've used age right over there, so I just concatenated it right over there. Okay, good. So next thing that we need to understand is while leaving the party, okay, while leaving the party, our host, that is Deadpool, is a very good person. Okay, our host Deadpool is a very good person itself. Not just that he told you to bring in gifts, but he utilized those gifts in the party itself. He didn't keep any of his gifts for his own, but instead of that as well, he bought a lot of gifts to be given to you guys while leaving the party as return gifts. Okay, he's such a great person. He collaborated with DevTown and he said that, okay, in this particular party, when the people are leaving, as a part of the community of DevTown, I want to give them a gift itself while leaving. Okay, can we do that? We were like, amazing, let's do that itself. So while leaving the party, everybody who is leaving the party will get a return gift while going back as well. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. So everybody will be leaving with a return gift. Okay, in his hand itself. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. Great. So let us look at, so functions aren't something that we are discussing for the very first time. Actually, alert, 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 and prompt are also functions. These are called as inbuilt function in JavaScript, guys. These are called as inbuilt function in JavaScript. Okay, built functions. Okay, these are called as inbuilt functions in JavaScript. Somebody has already written the code for it. Somebody has already the person who created JavaScript, he has done everything for you, all the coding for you. You are just calling the function and utilizing it. What we are doing right over here with creating the greeting function, writing the code for the greeting function, is called as a user defined function, guys. Okay, it is called as the user defined function. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. These are called as inbuilt function, guys, and what we are trying to build, writing the entire code from scratch, is called as a user defined function. There is absolute no difference. Okay, no difference between the two. I've already given you the examples as well. Alert and prompt are inbuilt functions. The function, any function that you are creating, just like the greeting function that we were making, is called as a user defined function. Now, when you were using the alert function, let us go back. Let us go back to our console and try to use the function itself. So I'm writing alert alert, and then I'm so sorry, alert, and then I'm writing 1 plus 2. Okay, alert 1 plus 2. As soon as I'm pressing enter right over here, you're getting 12 on your screen, right, guys? You're getting 12 on your screen, right, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Great. But if we see right over here, guys, if we see right over here about prompt, okay, if we see about prompt itself, hi, some input, you're able to see that when we are running alert, we are getting undefined being printed out on your screen, guys. We're getting undefined being printed out on your screen. But if you are taking a prompt, you are able to see that whatever input that the user gave, that is coming up on your screen. Undefined is not coming up on your screen, guys. Are you guys able to see this difference? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this difference, guys, between the two? Please let me know, guys. Great. So why is this undefined coming up? Think about both the alert and the prompt as two separate parties, guys. Okay, think about both alert and prompt as two separate parties. If you're going to the alert party, when you're leaving out from the party itself, when you're exiting the party, your party is over right now, you're not getting any return gift. You're not getting any return gift after the party. Nothing. You're just leaving the party empty handed. But when you're going to the prompt party, and the prompt party is ending, okay, the prompt party has ended, you're coming out of the prompt party, you're getting something in your hands, and that's something, that return gift, that prompt, after the prompt party is ended, it is coming to your hands, is the input that the user is giving on your screen, guys, and that is what you're getting right over here. So whenever a function does not return something, is not providing you with a return gift itself, it gives you undefined on your screen. Okay, whereas if when you are leaving a party, and you get something, you get a return gift out of that party itself, that is something that is coming up on your screen right over here. For example, if I run the greeting function, okay, if I run the greeting function right over here, that 24 Bangalore, this is the user defined function that we created right over here, right? So greeting 24 Bangalore, as soon as I press enter, what is your name? Shaurya. I'm able to see, hi Shaurya, your age is 24, you live in Bangalore, but currently we are not giving anything back. We are not giving any return statement back itself. So we are getting undefined on your screen. We are getting undefined on your screen itself, guys. If we go to our code, you are able to see that we are not returning anything back. We are not returning anything back, guys. That is the reason why when you are running the greeting function, we are getting undefined on our screen. That is, nothing is getting returned. Okay, so if we go back and we add a return statement right over here, return, and we can return anything. You can return a 0, you can return a 1, you can return the age as well, you can return anything that you want. whatever you would like to return. You want to return the name of the user, return the name of the user. Okay, right now I'm just returning a 1 right over here, guys. So when you are leaving the function, when you are leaving the party itself, you're getting 1 in your hands. You're getting 1 in your hands itself. Okay, return a 1. Whenever this function has ended, return a 1. Give a return gift right over there. Okay, so if I'm saving this, I'm going back to my console and rerunning the exact same line of code. I'm rerunning the exact same line of code itself with the exact same input. I'm getting 1 on my screen instead of undefined. I'm getting 1 on my screen instead of undefined itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. This concept of return, are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. This concept of 1 that was returned to us, are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know. If you are still not able to understand it, think about it as a party. You are leaving the party, you're getting something in your hand, you're getting a return gift. That is what is coming up on your screen. Okay, you can return anything, 1, 0, name, age, any random shit that you want. You want to return a proper string, your own name, you do that. You want to return some random ass number, you do that. You can return anything that you want. That is up to you guys. Okay, that is up to you, not up to me, not up to JavaScript. That is up to you guys. Okay, great. So we will stop. See, again, guys, we only have 7 days right over here. We have to learn JavaScript. We have to learn React.js. We have to create a project as well. Due to that particular fact, what I tend to do is I clear up the basics of JavaScript for you guys in the initial 2 days. Then whatever advanced concepts of JavaScript is there, just like let, var, const, all these advanced topics that are there, while using it inside of React.js, I teach it to you right over there, so that we are able to learn a little bit intermediate level of JavaScript as well as React.js at the same time. That will save us a lot of time and you will be able to understand things parallelly, because now you are having a solid foundation of JavaScript itself. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. Great. Awesome. Amazing, guys. Amazing. So let's continue from right over there itself. Okay. The first thing that is there is, why are we writing our JavaScript code inside of console, instead of sources? Why are we not using something else? This is something that I used to tell you guys in the backend web development class itself, but just to clear your doubts up, actually JavaScript on its own cannot function in your computer. Think about it. Your websites, all your websites, 100% of the websites around the entire world are 100% dependent upon JavaScript. They won't be able to function properly without JavaScript. And what if your browser supports JavaScript? JavaScript, as you were able to see, we were coding everything inside of our Chrome browser. So JavaScript works absolutely fine inside of the browser itself. But what if JavaScript also started working inside of your computer? So if it started working upon your computer as well, so all your websites could run JavaScript code to get access to all your files, all your photos, all your folders, all your games, all your passcodes, all your passwords, everything that is present in your computer. The websites could take everything from your computer itself. Would you like that? If JavaScript started working inside of your computer as well, would you like any website to be able to access any files, any folders, any pictures, any shit, any passwords that are present on your computer? Would you like that? No, right? Nobody would like that. It is a huge breach of privacy that is there, right? So due to that particular reason itself, let's think about the computer as Earth. Okay, let's think about the computer as Earth. Think about, so this is your Earth right over here. This is your Earth. Let us paint it in green itself. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Control Z. Let us, okay, yeah, I could have. Okay, no issues. Let us try that. Let us try it. So this is our Earth, guys. Okay, and we'll paint our Earth in green. Then we will have our atmosphere. Okay, we'll have our atmosphere right over here, guys. We'll have our atmosphere right over here. And we'll paint our atmosphere with blue color. I think so that is very much blue, so I'm not able to see anything right over there. We'll use a lighter tone of blue itself. And then you are having the space around it. Okay, this is the space. The black portion is the space itself. Let us assume that this person right over here is nothing else but JavaScript. Okay, This person right over here is nothing else but JavaScript. Okay, so what will happen? If you are present, as if a person is present inside of the atmosphere on the planet Earth, he can survive, right? He will live, he won't die, right, guys? Please let me know. So why don't we define data type for age and address? Because that is not required in JavaScript. Like I said, every language is different. In JavaScript, you don't need to define that. Okay, so as soon as I remove this person from the planet Earth and put him up in space, he will immediately die, right? If I remove this person from the planet Earth outside the atmosphere itself, he will immediately die itself right over there, right? So think about this atmosphere as nothing else but your web browser. Okay, this atmosphere is nothing else but your web browser itself. And your JavaScript is able to live, is able to survive inside of the web browser because it provides all the important things, everything that is necessary for that particular person to survive, to work properly, to function properly itself. As soon as you remove the person and put him up directly into space, you put JavaScript into a computer itself. If you put it directly outside into a computer itself, it will immediately die. It would not work properly. But we want to code in JavaScript. We want to use JavaScript right over there, right? Due to that particular reason, what is the solution to make sure that our human is able to survive inside of space as well? Could you guys let me know? How do humans survive inside of space, guys, in the current world? Could you guys let me know? How do humans survive inside of space in the current world itself, guys? A space suit. Okay, they require a space suit to survive right over there, right? So we will create a space suit for this particular human. This is the helmet and this is the suit that he is going to wear, and using this helmet and the suit itself, that is what he uses to survive inside of space, to work inside of space as well. And this suit adds some extra features to the human. Inside of Earth, the human wasn't able to fly, but this suit, the space suit, has boosters inside of it that helps the astronaut, the person, to move around inside of space. Okay, so this suit for JavaScript is called as Node.js, guys. Okay, many of you guys might be listening to this for the very first time. Many of you guys might have listened to this word before that as well. To make sure that your JavaScript works absolutely fine inside of your computer, we use something called as Node.js. Node.js provides the JavaScript with an environment where it is able to work and function properly inside of the computer as well. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Great. So that was one of the reasons why we were using a web browser to write our JavaScript code up till this particular point of time. Okay, so that we are able to understand this concept that JavaScript works absolutely well inside of our web browser. That is what it is supposed to do. But if you want to take it out, you want to write a code outside the web browser, inside of your computer itself, you require Node.js to provide JavaScript with an environment where it is able to function properly. Okay. Great. Again, guys, I don't know what is the meaning of the term repeat. If you just want me to listen to me once again, you can just rewind the video and do that. It's as simple as that, right? Okay, so leaving that at there itself, Node.js is a particular topic that comes up in the backend web development portion. We'll have a bootcamp on backend web development very soon. You can join right over there and you will learn the backend portions of web development as well. Our focus right now is on React.js. Now, what is this React.js? Okay, why do we need to study React.js? Okay, so first of all, of course, because of job opportunities, nobody is going to hire you if you just know HTML, CSS, JavaScript. If you know these three things, nobody is going to hire you at any particular point of time. Even 10 standard CBSE students are being taught HTML, CSS, JavaScript in their program. Do you really think that a 10 standard CBSE student should get an employment, should get a job? If that's the case, why did you join the college itself? You could have got a job after 10th standard itself, right? So the latest technologies and the latest requirements in the industry itself is something called as React.js for front-end web development, guys. React.js in front-end web development. Now, React.js is often referred to as a library, a front-end library of JavaScript, guys. Okay, let me just write it down. A front-end LIBR, that is DLIBRARY, library for JavaScript itself. Okay, so React.js is called as a front-end library of JavaScript for JavaScript itself. Now, first of all, what is front-end? We already know that, right? There is nothing new about it. We already know what is front-end, right? I don't need to revise that topic once again for you. But what is this library? Okay, now library is exactly what you guys are thinking about. It is the same library that you are having in your schools and your college as well. When you enter into a library, there are various different books itself right over there, right? Various different books that are there on various different topics, right, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Inside of a library, there are various different books that are there, various different topics that are there, right? A collection of information itself. I will refer to it as a collection of tool. Okay, information is like news, knowledge is like tool. You can use the knowledge to do something, right? So think about it as a arsenal of tools, of books that are there inside of the library. In a similar way, inside of front-end web development as well, there were various different things that were very monotonous. Like for that, you had to write a lot of code inside of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It would waste your time like anything, and you will be lagging behind on your code. It will be very hard to maintain the code as well. All these different problems were being suffered. So some people came together. Okay, so React.js is basically via Facebook itself. So the developers at Facebook came together to create a new framework, okay, a new library that had all the necessary books, all the necessary tools that you can use for creating a website. Okay, for creation of a website, it's at the front end of a website. All the necessary things that you previously had to spend days, even months to code just to use it, they already had it to a production level built into right over there, and you can directly just utilize it and create awesome stuff from there. Okay, so that was the aim of React.js. Like, think about it, that each of these books inside of this library, right, React.js has a lot of different books inside of it. Each of these books are nothing else but collections of thousands and lakhs of functions, okay, of predefined functions, inbuilt functions that people at Facebook have already created for you to use. Now, each book is on a different topic. Something is related to something called as components, something is related to something called as rendering, something is related to images, something is related to your animations and shit. So you're having different books on different topics that are there inside of this library, and each of these library itself, okay, each of these library itself contains thousands and lakhs of functions that you can directly use based on that particular topic itself. Are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know, guys. Now, you will easily be able to understand the difference between React.js and Node.js as well. Node.js just provides JavaScript and environment to actually run. It has no use, right? It is just like, okay, this is a field, this is the planet Earth, do whatever you want to do. But React.js helps you build buildings inside of that particular arena itself. Node.js is like the world, is like the earth. Okay, then React.js is the construction material itself, the cranes that you are having, the roller blades that you are having, the thing that plays out your entire roads itself, all that machinery to build something on that particular planet itself is what is provided by React.js. Are you guys able to understand this analogy, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this analogy? Please let me know, guys. Can we have recorded lecture of this after live sessions? Yeah, the recorded sessions are available with lifetime access. This is YouTube. You can have as much access as you want for it, right? Okay. Okay, great, guys. Awesome. So keeping that in mind itself, guys, what are the some of the basic features that React.js provides to us? Let's try to understand that, right? Some basic features, not all, of course. It would be impossible for us to know all the features initially itself, but some of the important features, let us talk about that, right, guys? The most important feature inside of React.js is something called as components. Okay, the most important part of React.js, the game-changing part that was introduced by React.js was components itself. Okay, was components itself. So let us try to understand these components. Okay, let us go back. Let us open up some website. Let's open up Instagram. Okay, let's. Should I open up Instagram or should I go for another? Let's open up Airbnb. Or we can go with LinkedIn as well. If you want, we can go with LinkedIn as well. LinkedIn is also a great platform. So almost all of you guys, at any particular point of time, if you guys want to become a software engineer, you guys want to search for internships, for job opportunities as well, having a LinkedIn profile is very important. Okay, even my LinkedIn profile is not that great. I need to update it. I will definitely do that as soon as I get the feel about it. But yeah, having a great LinkedIn profile is very essential, guys. Okay, so please do not forget about it. Now think about it, guys. This entire website, do you guys remember? I don't know, you guys are very young, but in our times, when we used to use Facebook or Instagram itself, if a new message, we wanted to check if a new message has come in or not, we had to refresh the entire page, and only then we'll get the idea that okay, a new message has come up. Okay, do you guys remember that? Right now, of course, a new message comes up or no new notification comes up. You already, like, without refreshing the page, you get the notification itself that yes, a new message has come up or a new notification has come up, right? But in early times, okay, from our generation itself, we had to refresh the entire page initially, very initially, okay, to see if we have got a new message or not. The reason for that was that previously there was no concept of components. Okay, your entire website used to talk to the backend. Okay, your entire website at once used to talk to the backend itself. Okay, so what used to happen was that if you want to check that any new updates are there, any new messages are there, you had to refresh the entire website so that it is able to talk to the backend and come back with all the new updates right over there. Okay, to come back and new updates will be shown to you right over there. But what has happened right now with the commencement of React.js, a concept called as components came into the picture. Components came into the picture itself. So if you go back to the website of LinkedIn, you are able to see that each of these posts are the exact same thing. Okay, you are having the person who posted the post, you're having some short message right over there, some image. Okay, you are having the number of likes, you are having the number of comments, reposts, you are having these buttons, add a comment. Then again, you are having the exact same thing repeated once again right over here, right? Again, you are having more number of the same thing is again getting repeated again and again, right, guys? Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. The same thing is getting repeated again and again, right, guys? Are you guys able to see this? Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. So in that particular way itself, these are what are called as components. What has happened right over here is previously, if you wanted to create so many different posts itself, you had to write the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code for each one of them. Okay, for each one of them, you have to write the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. What did components do is components came and said that no, 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 no. We're not going to treat the entire website as one website. We are going to treat it as millions of websites itself, millions of small websites. So each of these posts itself, okay, the name, who posted it, a follow button, then you're having the post itself, then you're having some more buttons right over here, some comments itself. Each of these posts has its own very own HTML code, CSS code, and JavaScript code. I will combine all of these into one single file itself. Okay, I will combine all the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code for just this post itself, and I will call it as a component. I will call it as a component itself. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. I will call this as a component, and I will treat each one of these components as a miniature website on my original website itself. I will treat each of these components as a miniature website on the original website itself, in such a way that each of these components are able to, because these are now individual websites, right? So each of these components will now be able to directly talk to the backend, so that they are able to keep on keeping a track of any kind of updates that are there and automatically update themselves. They don't have to, you don't have to reload the entire refresh the entire page itself to get the updates. Each of these components are now a very small website that are able to independently talk to the backend and get the updates from the backend directly without you having to refresh the page for that. That was the concept of components that came into picture. And once you have written one component, you have created one component for one post itself, you don't have to write that code again and again and again. You could directly just use the component. Think about components as a function. Think about components as nothing else but a function itself. So now that function is containing the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code for that particular component, and you can you can just do that again and again and again. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Secondly, if I scroll it down below, you're able to see that as soon as the number of posts gets over, it automatically reloads and adds more posts to it, right? If I'm scrolling it down below, as soon as the post gets over, it is automatically reloading the part and just putting up more posts for me. And that is happening just for this middle section itself. Are you guys able to understand it? It is not happening for the entire website. The entire website does not get refreshed. Only the portion that contains these posts itself gets refreshed and put up with more amount of posts for us to see. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. This is the function of components, guys. This is the function to see new posts. You don't have to refresh your entire page. I can just click on this particular button. It will show me the new post without refreshing the entire page itself. Okay. Great, guys. Awesome. So these are the small things that are there inside of React.js that we will be studying. We will be studying how to create our very own components, how to style our components, how to make it look good, how to make a website using our components itself. These are all the different things that we are going to explore in this particular bootcamp while studying React.js. Okay, please tell us a little bit about Express.js. Shivam, we will be having a backend web development bootcamp very soon, in which we'll be talking about Node.js, Express.js, NPM, and all these different NodeMon and all these different packages that are there inside of backend web development. You can definitely join us right over there, and you will be able to learn a lot about backend web development, Express.js, Node.js in a lot of detail itself. Hands-on, that will be the aim. So are you guys able to understand the basics of React.js, guys? Just an understanding, guys. Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand a little bit about React.js, guys? Please let me know. Just a bit of understanding itself. Good. So this intuition is very important, guys, because from tomorrow we will be programming, we'll be learning React.js. To understand that, if I say that, okay, now we are going to build a component, you should be like, okay, I have heard this term. I will be explaining it again. I will be using it again. I will be coding it again. But you just need to remember it. Okay, that is the aim. That is the reason why I gave you guys an intuition today, so that in tomorrow's class, you are not blind. You are entering it with the full scope of the class in mind itself, right? Great, guys. Awesome. So the next thing that I had in mind was the surprise. Okay. So finally, after a lot of बहुत गाली खा ली आप लोग के end से, मतलब we had a lot of people saying to us again and again that we need an data science boot camp, we need machine learning boot camps, we need Python boot camps, we need AI boot camps. So finally we have decided to give in to you guys, and we are starting out with our new series in data science, AI, ML boot camps as well. from the 24th of April. So yes, you will be having your web development boot camps. Along with that, you will be having your AI boot camps as well, alternatively. And yes, I will be the one who will be taking the boot camps once again. So you will have to see my very beautifully ugly face in those boot camps as well. So for that particular matter itself, guys, the first boot camp that we have planned for you guys will be on 24th April. That is going to start from 24th April itself. And the topic of the bootcamp will be Python and artificial intelligence. We will be learning, again, there will be no prerequisites. You don't need to understand what is AI. You don't need to know about Python as well. You don't even need to know what is programming. I will be starting from the utmost basics. I will be teaching you guys Python. I will be teaching you guys AI. And at the end, we will be making a project as well. We will be making an AI that will be able to play cross and zero with us. So the cross and zero games that you guys have already played, right? It's not a new game for you guys, right? You guys have played cross and zero with your friends at any particular point of time, or is this the first time that you are listening about it? Okay, so the game that looks something like this: you make a table right over here, and you play cross and zero, and then you win, just to make sure that you are winning. So tic-tac-toe or cross and zeros, I refer to it as cross and zeros. That is what we used to know it as. So we will be creating an AI that will be able to play with you cross and zero, and will beat you almost 100% of the time itself. That will be our aim with the bootcamp, and it will be an amazing bootcamp, guys. We'll be learning a lot. There are again no prerequisites. It is again a free bootcamp. Again, it will be certified via Google, Microsoft, and Amazon. So the registrations for that is now open. Again, it is a free bootcamp, but to get the certificates for that particular bootcamp, this time we have made a registration compulsory for everybody. Okay, this time for the AI bootcamp, because you guys have already participated in this bootcamp, that is the reason why we have made a policy this time that the registrations will be compulsory for the AI bootcamp itself. We are expecting at least 3,000, 4,000 people to come up live for the bootcamp, and uh, a lot of different shit to happen right over there. So I will ask you guys to complete your registration for the same. I will be providing you guys with the registration link right now itself, so that you guys don't forget about it and later on say to me that sir, I forgot about registering for the bootcamp, but I still want the certificate. That is not going to happen this time, guys. So I'm providing you guys with the registration link right now. I will ask everybody present in the program to register for the same. The name of the bootcamp is Learn Everything About AI in 7 days. You will be learning Python. You will be learning artificial intelligence. You will be learning how to create an AI that can play tic-tac-toe. As you are able to see, you guys are very much, I think so, advanced than me. I used to refer to it as cross and zero. Okay, but no issues in that. You will be learning Python. You will be learning AI as well into these boot camps. And the bootcamp is going to start from the 24th of April itself. I hope that almost, I think so, 2,300 people are live with us, 2,400, 2,000 people are live with us. So I think so, almost 2,000 people will be registering for the session itself. I feel so. I'm very positive for that. So for those guys who want to participate in the next bootcamp on this particular topic itself, I will expect you guys to participate in the bootcamp, and I feel that this will be very, very, very important for you guys. You will be able to do exceptionally well in these bootcamps as well, having a good idea about what exactly is AI, and that fear that AI is going to take away our jobs, that will also go away once you understand actually what is AI and how does it work. Okay, I am very sure that you guys will be saying after the bootcamp that what is AI? I love it. Okay, so I want you guys to get a taste of both full stack web development as well as artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, all these different things. We will be doing it right over there, guys. So please do make it a point that you guys are registering for the same. I'm giving you guys 10 minutes right now itself to register for the same as well. After 10-12 minutes, I'll be showing the attendance link. So for those guys who want to participate in the artificial intelligence bootcamp that we are organizing right over here, please do register for the same, guys. I have provided you guys with the link for the same. I've pinned it up in the live chat as well. So do that, and I will be very enthusiastic to teach you guys what exactly is AI, what is Python. And again, guys, there will be no prerequisites. You don't need to know anything from the start. Everything will be taught to you guys from the utmost basics, from the utmost easiest topics itself. Okay, you will be able to understand everything about Python, everything about AI. We'll be looking into a lot of different things in AI, and we'll be doing our project as well. Okay, so is this also same YouTube? Yes, I think so. It will be the exact same YouTube. We have two channels. I don't know if we are going to create a new channel just for data science or not, but I hope so that it will be happening on the same channel itself. Let us see. Let us see how that goes on. But yes, it will be happening on YouTube. It will be completely free, and you will be having four different certificates along with the same as well. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. ओके सर, इट्स डे 3. हम अभी तक वी एस कोड या इन्वायरमेंट तक नहीं पहुंचे, और जावास्क्रिप्ट भी थोड़ी सी पढ़ी. आई थिंक सो रसना, आई हैव टोल्ड यू गाइज ऑन द वेरी फर्स्ट डे what is going to be our plan for everything. Day 1 was just an introduction to the topic. Day 2 and day 3 was just JavaScript itself. Day 4 we are going to start off with React.js. Now, like I've already said, I like to take things from the utmost scratch, from the utmost basics, because not everybody understands JavaScript. Not everybody understands all these topics, right? We have to make sure that these guys are also able to understand everything. I also, for me also, these things are very easy. These things are like very, very, very basic for me. But we have to be together as a community. If we want to grow together, we have to take care of the weakest link of the community. Our community is as strong as the weakest link, right? That is the point with the classes. So just be patient. Okay, a lot of different stuff you're going to learn right now. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. So like I've already said, guys, that do register for the AI bootcamp, guys. I've already